Good evening, everyone. Good evening, guys. So, this is Komal Gyamlani Santani here. I welcome you all on our amazing series of previous year questions that you are watching exclusively on your own favorite YouTube channel, that is Dhruvika Academy. So, guys, as you all know that we are running a series of previous year questions but plus similar exam oriented questions, so that you get an idea which type of questions you are going to face in the exam and you get confidence over all those questions. So in the previous session, guys, I started with the topic permutations and combinations, and we discussed some very basic questions of permutations and combinations. So moving forward, I'm going to continue the topic and we'll discuss some more important pattern of permutations and combinations today. So before I proceed, just let me remind you once again that Dhruvika Academy has launched its amazing batch for PGCET, MCA and MBA aspirants, that is SAMRAT PGCET 2024, where we are providing you wonderful features like you get live classes and get an facility to have a live interaction with the faculty, clear your doubts then and then. If you miss the class, you have a backup of recorded classes that you can watch on its app, that is Dhruvika Academy, that you can download from the Play Store. Along with the entire syllabus coverage, we are providing you class test, practice test, 50 plus mock test. And most important thing, guys, the classes are scheduled after your college timing, so no overlapping of both the classes. You can watch the classes at the comfort of your home without any difficulty. And one more thing, guys, if you join with us now, you get an automatic access to all the upcoming batches till the exam. So guys, what are you waiting for? We are providing you 100% results. So guys, quickly get yourself registered with us, join our WhatsApp group where you are going to get all the details regarding the exams, modifications in the syllabus, notifications, upcoming batches, everything. And yes, join our Telegram group as well, where you'll get the notes of the YouTube sessions and all. Okay, so quickly register with us, and the cost of the batch is also very less, guys. It's very nominal. For MBA aspirants, it's only rupees 3000, and for MCA aspirants is 3500. So quickly join with us and start your preparations because your exams are very near. Okay, so let's begin. So in the previous class, guys, in the previous class we discussed some very important questions of PNC. That was the basic. I think you remember I told you how to solve the questions of arrangements related, right? If you remember, I gave you the trick without even using the formula. What we were doing, we were using the concept of factorial, and yes, remembering the childhood game, that is chair race, that we used to play. So using that concept we were solving the questions. So moving forward, we are going to solve some more questions related to that concept, and we'll have an ace over this concept today. Okay, so let's begin, guys. Let's begin our session. So the first question of today's session on your screen. The first question of today's session on your screen. Yes, let's start. It says, in how many ways the letters of the word triangle can be arranged if the letters of the word angle come together? So what was the first step that I told you in the previous class to follow? What was the first step that I told you to follow? You need to first check that do we have any repetition of the item, article or letter. So here we have alphabets or letters, so we need to check do we have any kind of repetition. So I believe it's very clear there is no repetition, guys. You can comment in the live chat so that I can understand your feelings, whether are you able to understand it or not, what are your expectations, what I need to bring further. So you can just comment in the live chat and tell me, so I'll bring the sessions some way like that only. So let me know your expectations, your feelings, your experience with me. So waiting for your feedback, guys. So the word triangle, as you can see, it has no repetition. So first step done. Now second step, we needed to count the places, right? So we have all in all 8 places, I believe. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we have 8 places. Now they are saying that we need to arrange the letters of the word in such a way that the word angle comes together. Okay, the word angle comes together. The letters of the word angle come together. Just after that, after this question, we'll have one more question in which it will say that they want angle word as it is. In this, what they are saying, the letters of the word angle should come together. It could be in any order, but they want that angle letters should come together. Okay, see, so whenever in permutation and combination they say that some letters should come together or some persons should sit together, so what do? First we assume them to be as one item. What do? We assume them to be as one item. Yeah, are you getting that? Are you getting that? See, so we want letters of the word angle together. Okay, so we'll just write it like this: angle together. Although these are 5 letters, but since they have said that they should be together, what we will do, we will assume it to be one item. We'll assume it to be one item. Okay, I hope this is clear in your mind. Guys, quickly comment in the live chat so that I can understand, are you able to understand or not, right? So the letters of the word angle, they should come together, so we assumed it to be as one. Okay, now after this 5 letters we are left with some 3 letters more, that is TRI. So I'll just put 3 places for those. Okay, so in this way 8 letters got placed, right? Are you getting it? So basically what we have, when I consider the letters that are going to come together as one, all in all I have 4 places. All in all I have 4 places, right? Now what can happen? 4 places I have and 4 items I have to make them sit on 4 places. So how many ways 4 items can be arranged? 4 letters could be arranged. We have done this in the previous session very well, right? For the first place I'll have 4 options, right? For the first place I'll have 4 options. Either angle will sit here, or T will sit here, R will sit here, or I will sit here. Out of these 4 options, one will sit here. Now you'll be left with 3 options. You'll be left with 3 options, right? So for the second place you'll have 3 options. Then out of 3, one will sit here. You'll have 2 options for third place, and you'll be left with 1 option for fourth place. So what you need to do, you just need to multiply them. Right? So that will give you 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 that we have discussed in the previous session. It is nothing but 4 factorial. Now a very important part that you need to understand. They said letters of the angle should come together, but they didn't say that order should be this only. Order could be anything. Now this angle letters, they could also be arranged internally. This 4 factorial is basically implying what? External arrangement. We took letters of the word angle as one letter and TRI as remaining 3 letters. So we have 4 letters. So we can arrange these 4 letters in 4 factorial ways. But if I talk individually about angle, it has 5 letters, and these 5 letters can again be arranged in how many ways? 5 factorial ways. Now just dive internally into the word angle. Right? You have 5 letters, right? You have 5 places. So these letters can be again arranged in how many ways? 5 factorial. The same concept. For the first place I have 5 options. For the second place I have 4 options. For the third place I have 3 options, then 2 options, and then 1 option. Just multiply them. Just multiply them. That will give you how much, guys? 5 factorial. And what you need to do, you just need to multiply this. So basically this 4 factorial is representing what? Internal arrangement. What is it representing, guys? Internal arrangement. And what is this 5 factorial of, I'm sorry, this 4 factorial is representing what? External arrangement. And this 5 factorial is representing what? Internal arrangement. Internal arrangement between what? Between letters of angle. Okay, between letters of angle. So why are we multiplying it? So that is something that you need to know in detail when you will join the batch course. So there are some rules for this addition rule and multiplication rule that you will be able to understand when you study the chapter in detail. So but for now, I hope this is clear to you, external arrangement and internal arrangement. Okay, now let's proceed to question number 2, which is somewhat related to this question only. A step further, what is it saying? In how many ways the letters of the word triangle can be arranged if letters of the word angle is always present? Okay, is always present. Letters of the word angle is present, is always present. That means the internal arrangement is not going to happen. We want the letters to be placed in this order only, A, N, G, L, E. This will come together and in this order only. In the previous question, we had a choice to arrange internally also the letters of the word angle. Okay, this is the difference between the previous question and this question. So first of all, that is implied that if you want letter of the word angle is always present, that means the letters should be together. So again 5 letters, but we'll assume it to be as 1. Okay, we'll assume it to be as 1. So this will be your 1, right? Then remaining 3 letters. So all in all, you had 8 letters, but 5 letters we have taken it as 1, and you are left with 3 more letters. So all in all, you have 4 places, 4 letters to fill. So in how many ways you can fill this 4 places? For the first place, you have 4 options. For the second place, you have 3 options. For the third place, you have 2 options, and for the last place, you have 1 option. So you just need to multiply them, and what you will get? 4 factorial. What you'll get? 4 factorial. Now what about this internal arrangement? Will it take place? No, it will not take place, because they want the sequence of the letters of the angle to be same. They don't want to change the sequence. So no shuffling of the letters of the word angle among themselves. They'll remain the same. But in the previous question, we were allowed to do shuffling. So that's why we did internal arrangement, and there were 5 factorial ways to internally arrange them. Okay, so I believe this question is clear in your mind. Quickly comment in the chat box. Quickly comment in the chat box. Yes, guys. Are you able to understand this question? Got it, guys? Okay. What you didn't understand? What you didn't understand? You understood this thing, that in the previous question, the letters of the angle were allowed to shuffle among themselves, right? We can write A first and N, G, L, E in different order. That means order of the letters of the word angle could be changed in the previous question. They just said that letters should be together. In any order they could be together, but they should be together, right? So that's why we did internal arrangement of the word and of the letters of the word angle. But in this question they are saying the letters of the word angle should be as it is. That means the word angle is always present. It will always be present only when the letters are arranged in this specific order. So we do not need to shuffle the letters among themselves. That's why we don't need to do internal arrangement of the letters of the word angle. That's the only simple thing. Okay, right? All right, so let's proceed to the next question. Okay, 4 options will come. How? Okay, 4 options, that means, see, it is something like the chair race game we used to play. I'm saying like this. Okay, see, we had the letters, this letters we had. Okay, now we want these 5 letters to be together, so we said this is one option. Okay, then this is second option I, this is third option R, and this is fourth option T. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to arrange them. So for arranging, we have 4 places. Now what could happen, imagine what could happen. One case could be like this, that angle is sitting on the first place and T, R, I. One case could be like this, that T is sitting here, angle would be on the second place, and R, I as it is. Okay, one case can be like this, T, R here and angle sitting here. So in this way we have number of cases. So when I say that for the first position I have 4 options, that means either T can sit, either R can sit, either I can sit, either angle can sit. Out of these 4, one will sit here. So I write here 4 options to fill the first place. Okay, 4 options to fill the first place. Now what will happen, out of this 4, one will sit here, any one will sit here. Now for the second place I am left with 3 options. I had total 4 options, one sat at first place. Now I am just left with 3 options, so I am writing here 3. Now out of these 3 options, one will sit on the second place. Now you will be left with 2 options in order to fill the next place. So I am writing here 2. Okay, and out of these 2, one will sit at the third place, and for the fourth place you will be left with only one option, and that has to ultimately sit on the fourth place. So this is the short way to do this type of question. Instead of remembering the formula of permutation, instead of remembering the formula of combination and getting confused whether to apply combination, whether to apply permutation, this is a shorter way to do it. Okay, I hope this is clear. This options wala concept is clear to you, how to deal with this. Okay, watch previous session also, right? In that I have explained some questions using the same concept. Okay, let's proceed further, guys. Let's proceed further. So I believe the 2 questions are pretty clear in your mind. Next, so let's have some easy question first, right? Next question on your screen, guys. It says the number of words which can be formed by letters of the word Allahabad is. Number of words which can be formed. Simply it is talking about in number of how many ways the words letters can be arranged of the word Allahabad. It is asking that only. Now what was the first step that I told you to do? I told you to observe the word very carefully and see whether there is any repetition. Yes, I could see A coming 4 times, L coming 2 times. Yes, could you also see that? A is coming how many times? 4 times, and L is coming how many times? 2 times, right? So there is a repetition, right? So just put a star. Yes bro, there is a repetition. Okay, which letter is repeating? A is coming 4 times and L is coming 2 times. Okay, so in the previous session I have already told you the letter which repeats, what do we do? Number of times it repeats, that factorial we divide it by that factorial. Number of times it repeats, with that factorial we divide it. Okay, so how we are going to do it, let's understand. Now second step is count the number of places. So how many places, guys? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Yes, 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So first what we will do, we'll assume it that there is no repetition. So in how many ways 9 letters could be arranged? The same concept, we have 9 places, 5 6 7 8 9. Just to make you understand, I am writing it. If when you will get it well versed with it, you will quickly write it as 9 factorial, right? Just to make you familiar with that, comfortable with that. So you have 9 places and you have 9 letters. So how many ways you can arrange the 9 letters? So again that concept, for the first place you have 9 options to fill. Out of that, one will sit, you will be left with 8 options for the next place, then 7, then 6, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. And then what you need to do, you need to multiply them. So you will have what? 9 factorial. It is nothing but 9 factorial. Now we have already put a star indicating that there is a repetition. Now what do we do of the repetition? Number of times it repeats, we divide its factorial, right? So 9 factorial will get divided by 4 factorial. A is coming 4 times, so what we will do, we'll divide 9 factorial by 4 factorial. Okay, then L is coming 2 times, so what we will do, we'll divide 9 factorial by 2 factorial as well. Okay, 2 factorial as well. So this way you need to do the calculation. So how you're going to solve it? Guys, it's very easy. See, if you remember the factorial, well and good, no issues in that. But if you don't remember the factorial, you'll have to do it manually. Okay, for you I am telling you the shorter way. See, 9 factorial itself contains 4 factorial. Okay, so what we will do, we'll write 9 factorial as this way: 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5. Then this 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, we can write it as 4 factorial. Then we have 4 factorial in the denominator already, and 2 factorial is 2. Now this 4 factorial and 4 factorial will get cancelled, right? This 4 factorial and 4 factorial will get cancelled. Now what we will do, we'll just divide it. 2 ones are 2, 4s are, okay, so 9 4s are 36, right? Then 7 6 are 42, so 36 into 42 we'll do. 6 2s are 12, 3 2s are 6 7, 6 4s are 24, 4 3s are 12, 144, 2 11, 1 5 1 2, and then we need to multiply it by 5. So 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5, 6 25, 7560. 7560, you have option A. So I believe the question is clear in your mind. The very basic question, very easy question it is. Okay, so let's do it further. Let's move to next question, guys. Little bit advanced. Next question, what are they saying? In how many ways letters of the word mathematics can be arranged if all the vowels are together? See, together concept is repeated again so that you get comfortable with that. What are they saying? In how many ways letters of the word mathematics can be arranged if all the vowels are together? So what you need to do, you have to place vowels together in any order. Okay, now anyways, before proceeding the question, our first step remains the same. We need to see whether any letter repeats or not. So yes, we do have some repetitions, quite visible. We do have some repetitions. What are the repetitions, guys? M, I could see M coming how many times? 1 2 times, right? M is coming how many times? 2 times. Then I could see A coming 2 times. Then T is also coming 2 times, right? Fine. Then this was our first step. Then we need to see how many letters are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 letters we have, right? If there would have been no condition, like vowels should come together, if there would have been no condition, what we would have done? Assuming the question is in how many ways letters of the word mathematics can be arranged. If there would have been no condition that vowels are together, how we would have done it? We would have assumed that as if there is no repetition. So in how many ways 11 letters can be arranged? 11 factorial, right? 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 till 1. So we could write it as 11 factorial. And then M is repeating 2 times. So for that we'll divide it by 2 factorial. A is repeating 2 times. We'll divide it by 2 factorial. Then T is repeating 2 times. We'll divide it by 2 factorial. We would have done this way if there would have been no condition that vowels are together. Okay. So I believe this is clear to you. Now vowels are together, they are saying. So let's see how many vowels are there. How many vowels are there? We have A as the vowel, E as the vowel, then A as the vowel, and then I as the vowel. So we have 4 vowels together in which A is coming twice. So what do they want? They want vowels to be together. A, E, I. They want to be together, but they haven't said that order should be this. They haven't said this. Order could be anything. Order could be anything. See, okay. So this 4 letters should come together. So what we will do, we'll take this 4 letters as one. What we will do, we'll take this 4 letters as one item. Okay, we'll take this 4 letters as one item. Now out of 11 letters, 4 are here. You are left with how many more letters? 7 more letters. So how many more positions? 7 more positions. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after applying this condition, we have 8 letters to occupy 8 places. Okay, we have 8 letters to occupy 8 places, right? So in how many ways you can arrange this 8 letters? 8 factorial ways, right? I think I do not need to elaborate this more. For the first place you have 8 options, then 7 options, then 6 options, then 5 options. I think this is pretty clear in your mind. So for arranging the 8 items at 8 places, you have 8 factorial ways. Okay, so this is external arrangement. This is external arrangement taking place. Now talking about the internal arrangement. They haven't said that the letters, the vowels should be in this order. They just said that vowels should be together. So internally they can shuffle among themselves. So there are 4 letters. They could shuffle among themselves in how many ways? 4 factorial ways, right? So what we will do, we'll just multiply it. 8 factorial into 4 factorial. 8 factorial into 4 factorial, right? So this is done. Now for the repetition, we need to divide by the factorial of number of times it repeats. So for that, M is coming 2 times, so we'll divide it by 2 factorial. A is coming 2 times, we'll divide it by 2 factorial. T is coming 2 times, we'll divide it by 2 factorial. So this you should remember. Okay guys? Okay, I hope this is clear. Why did I took 8 factorial? Because I want vowels to be together. So I'll take them as one item. Then out of 11, 4 are together, left with 7 letters. So all in all I have 8 places to fill with 8 letters. So how many ways I can arrange them? 8 factorial. This is talking about external arrangement. Now moving to internal arrangement, A, E, I could arrange themselves in how many ways? 4 factorial. Now since the letters are repeating, we need to divide the factorial of number of times it repeats. So for M it's 2 factorial, for A it's 2 factorial, for T it's 2 factorial. Just divide it. Okay, so if you will solve it further, it would be 8 factorial into 4 factorial. 2 factorial is 2 only, so 2 into 2 into 2, that's 8. So you have one of the option as 8 factorial into 4 factorial divided by 8, right? So I believe it is clear in your mind, guys. Okay, Let's proceed to the next question. Let's proceed to the next question. Now, what is this question saying? See, in how many ways letters of the word mathematics can be arranged if all the repeated letters are together? Now here they have given the condition that which letters are going to be together. The repeated letters, the letters which are repeating, they will sit together. They will sit together. But again, they haven't said that in this order only they will sit, but they want that repeating letters should be together. So you have already made the conclusion in the previous question that M was coming 2 times, A was coming 2 times, and T was coming 2 times, right? So what are they saying? That repeated letters MM, AA, TT, they should come together. So whatever items they are asking to be come together, to be placed together, we'll assume it as one item. So now out of 11 letters, 6 are together. You will be left with 5 more letters. That means 5 more places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all in all, how many places, guys? 6 places, 6 items. 6 places, 6 items. Okay. So how you can arrange 6 items on 6 places? It's very easy. 6 factorial. Okay. This is talking about external arrangement. This is talking about external arrangement, right? Now, as they haven't specified any specific order for the repeating letters, just they want that they should be together, so they can shuffle among themselves. They can shuffle among themselves, right? So what we will do? In how many ways this 6 could be shuffled? In 6 factorial ways, right? Now, since there is a repetition, we definitely would be dividing by the factorial of number of times the letters are repeating. So for M, we'll write 2 factorial. For A, we'll write 2 factorial. For T, we'll write 2 factorial since they are repeating 2 times. So eventually the answer would be 6 factorial into 6 factorial upon 8. That's option C. That's option C. Okay. So I believe this letters coming together, the concept is pretty clear in your mind. Okay. So some more concepts of permutations and combinations I'll be bringing in the upcoming classes. And yes, guys, I request you to mention the topics that you want me to take in the YouTube sessions in the comment box so that I can prepare those sessions and bring it for you specially. Okay. So let me know in the comment box that what all topics you are expecting further, so that we can bring more quality content for you, more useful content for you. And yes, if you haven't joined our SAMRAT batch course, which is already running, quickly join with us. Start your preparations because exams are very near. You cannot procrastinate your preparations. So guys, see you in the upcoming sessions. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.